or natural farming would be enough to feed the. Is it an advertisement of 5 star? Kick मत करो और सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा? No, it's agriculture, bro. It's agriculture where you have to feed the nation, you have to feed the world. I would be showing you some reports which would make you flabbergasted and land you in wonder how pathetic the situation of natural farming is. Recent reports show that soil degradation is more in case of natural farming than conventional farming, all because of heavy mechanical tillage and poor development of plant because of less nitrogen content in the soil. Reports of the Philippines of Carib in Canada, which also shows that the natural farms host 30% more diversity than normal cultivated farms in previous law. But 30% increase in biodiversity results in less carbon footprint per unit area of land, which might not be all the same for every individual product. Another point to be judged. In natural farming, per unit area, there are less number of plants. That means that more land production needs to be there if you are on the track of natural farming. But a question to you people, where would we get natural farming land? We don't have the whole earth to be getting into natural farming. So the only measures for getting land is deforestation. That's the second point of my question. Isn't deforestation a means of degradation of environment? Yes, it is. So in how respect would you say that natural farming is a stop solution for degradation of environment? In case of natural farming, again, it causes less biomass per unit area. Biomass. For people who don't know, in today's world, biomass is an increasing demand for biofuels and biomass. So how would natural farming compensate the loss of biomass? Many people said crop rotation is a sustainable means of getting into sustainable agriculture. What a wonderful term, sustainable agriculture. Wait! Crop rotation also has a term where soil topography is being degraded day by day. The top layer of the soil is getting replenished every day. Quoting examples of Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh and other nations is self the word. But quoting an example of a nation in front of a state is more self-worthy. Yes, I am talking about Sri Lankan crisis. Sri Lanka thought that they would get into an overpowered rising by shifting to organic or natural farming within one night. But Mother Nature gave them a small kiss of token and said that she is superior to them. Natural farming caused Sri Lanka to be plugged in a viral loop of self-going, indelible economic and political crisis. God forbid, who would take the responsibility of the same if in case our nation also faces the same tomorrow? You or me? No one. Neither the government.
जितने भी स्टूडेंट ज्वाइन हुए हैं लाइक कर दें.
Ending my speech, I would say, a famous notation by a new researcher, Hannah Lane Tennyson. No organic label or natural label is a stop solution. No organic label or natural label is a stop solution which marks a product to be the best economic friendly. So, ending this, I would say, in my views, environmental degradation does not have a stop solution when the case is natural farming. Thank you.
उस सेशन को लाइक कर दें.
Okay, thank you Aniket. Now our next speaker is Aryan Raj from College of Basic Sciences.
और यहाँ पे आर्यन आ चुके हैं. He is my friend. अभी एक अरे सब ज्वाइन हो गए.
If agriculture goes wrong, nothing else have a chance to go right. Our respected teacher, professors and jury members, a very warm good morning to all of you. I am R.N. Raj, behalf of the College of Basic Science and Humanities. We are here for today debate competition and my topic is against the natural farming. Farming is the important aspect for the visualizing the world. बगैर कृषि हम जीवन सोच भी नहीं सकते हैं. I would like to start with the giving example. The example is for natural farming for Sri Lanka disaster. In that, Sri Lankan government tried to switch conventional farming to natural farming, but the result in the form of disaster for Sri Lankan people. And according to the data, Sri Lankan economy is in free fall. And out of 10, every 9 people is skipping the meal. Runway inflation in Sri Lanka is 54.2%. That is a huge for any country. So my question is for the motion of the participant, how can you assure that this disaster is not happening in the India when we introduce in the India? As we know that India is the one of the developing country, but still have our farmer commit suicide, and it is a commonplace in India. And so the question is for the against the motion participant, how can you resolve this by the using natural farming? We can use scientific farming rather than natural farming. Excessive of anything, it causes its side effect. Similar in case of use of pesticide and fertilizer. So we can go for scientific farming and in control and coordinate manner, and we increase the productivity. Practically speaking, we eat to live, not live to eat. So a food which is not our pocket friendly or not in our budget, how we consider that it is good for us and how it is possible to go for it. हमारा देश एक विविधताओं का देश है, जहाँ राज्य के साथ भाषा के साथ साथ लोगों के साथ साथ मिट्टियाँ भी बदल जाती है. तो हम ये कैसे मान लें कि नेचुरल फार्मिंग के द्वारा जो हर राज्य में मिट्टी पे उपजाया जा पैदावार है वो एक जैसा हो जाएगा? हम कैसे मान लें कि इसका सफलता का अनुमान एक जैसा है? In India, the literacy rate is about 74%, and among this, only 30% are the Indian farmer whose literacy rate. So, my question is for the motion of participant, how can you explain to the farmer, which is totally new for us, the natural farming? As we know that some of our participants say that the excessive use of pesticide and fertilizer causes cancer. Can you assure that natural farming are not causing cancer? According to the research in California, it states that out of 1,80,000 people, 50,000 people are continuously eating natural farming food. But the result, out of 50,000, 16 people are suffered from cancer. So can you assure that natural farming food is not causing cancer and it is safe for us? As we go for scientific farming, the productivity is much better than the natural farming. So when we go for natural farming, we go for deforestation. And we go for deforestation in a country like our in India, it is very difficult to manage. Because in country like India, the average forest cover area is below the average. So how we consider that the natural farming is good for us? Being the student of biotechnology, we very well know about the importance of biotechnology in the agriculture field. We have released variety of crops, that is genetically modified crops. That is, for example, flavor saver tomato, BT cotton, and vitamin A in this golden rice. So when we go for the natural farming, we cannot deal with the genetically modified crop. So how can you compensate the losses which is due to natural farming? As for point of view economy, we go before the era of 1970. We can't imagine like the economy in India. And after the 1970, the green revolution occurred. The economy in India has gone from back foot to front foot due to because of scientific farming. So how can we consider the natural farming is good for India? Yes, it is looking like a good, it is good like a pen paper work, but when we go for practically, it's not work like that we want. So I am not saying that the natural farming is bad for us, but I want to, we want to farming in between natural farming and scientific farming. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Aryan Raj. Now, can we have Ms. Chitra Priyadarshini from Postgraduate College of Agriculture?